Good morning. Good morning to all my YouTubers and my Facebook fam. Oh my God. Giving God thanks for a new day. Listen, people. You are listening to the riveting, soul-stirring, beautiful ballad of Sister Scully. Now, this is the song that was queued up by Jonathon Grant before the night of last night's match. So, on behalf of Jonathon Grant, I'm sending this song to Campion. Hear what Jonathon Grant have to tell you now, Campion. Listen now. You better hurry up. Hurry up. And get ready to go. Go on, Campion. Go on. Go on. Go on. Listen, people. Listen. What a match. Oh, my God. But before I go in to the meat of the matter, this is going to be an extra long commentary today, because this one create history again. So, Jonathon Grant, I have one question for you. Why you do it? Why you do it, Jonathon Grant? Why you do it? Come bring down shame on the poor people them of the upper echelons of St. Andrew and all the residing corporate uptown community. Why you do this, Jonathon Grant? You are naughty. If it was my son Jane, I say, naughty. Don't do that, Jonathon. But Lord, on a full my heart last night. Oh my goodness. So, let me just introduce the schools them, in case everybody ever know, because this is all over social media. Can I tell you? TVG Wicked Tracy, man. As me open the Instagram, boop. Me said people listen thing all over social media. Me say Jamaicans terrible, you know. I had to run to the comments. One and two pick me. Me say somebody I say, that's why I'm not send my people to go at camp, you know. As if you could have sent them otherwise with the grade them when they get in a paper. No, them couldn't enter upon that. But anyway, me say people, hey, them terrible, you know. But anyways, let me just introduce the schools and stop belaboring the points, right? Getting distracted by all kinds of things happening on. So it's such a refreshing change from watching Trump, right? But anyways, the schools that were featured in last night, scandalous. You know, so if I could draw a lady Whistledown that one, you know. The most scandalous match to date was Campion. And they went up against Jonathon. I thought Jonathon Grant. You have to pronounce it like uptown. You know, I said Jonathon Grant. I said Jonathon Grant. Yes, people. This remind me of, I don't know if you're all familiar with a series called Stranger Things that's playing, that aired on Netflix series. I think it's the one of the most popular sci-fi horror / comedy series to date. Very popular. The setting has to do with a fictional town called Hawkins. So it entailed an alternate universe. You know, a portal opened up in this town. And it unleashed, you know, evil powers. A villain called Vecna, you know, was infiltrating the minds of a lot of young people and causing them to act different. So I think, although the series ended in foreign on net, I think season 6 kicked off last night with Campion, because another usual Campion set to come out from the school. Wagwan, Mrs. Bastian, what is going on? I think it's the villain gone infiltrate their mind, right? I think it's the same bad man, and trust me, no spoilers, but you see the season what just done, the villain dead bad. When I came in, because I was actually commuting when the match started, so I reached in relatively late to see the score in the speed, because the speed section already began. They were in the first minute, and I saw 4 for Campion and 10 for Jonathon Grant. So I went and I had a cup of tea, because I thought it was gas that caused my mind to be cloudy and judgmental, why I thought the scores should be the other way around. So when I belched, I realized the score was still the same in terms of the gap. So at the end of the first minute at 1 point, them go up on 4. At the end of the 2nd minute for Campion, they move to 5. And at the end of the 3rd minute, they move to 6. So a 1 point per minute, the picnic them rack up. Yes, Campion, yes. Right? Vecna, your fault. It is your fault, Mr. Vecna. Meanwhile, Jonathon Grant cruised, right? They cruised to a comfortable 19 to close off that segment. So, the buzz around started with Campion on 6 and Jonathon on 19. To tell you the truth, a one little young fellow on the far left, he must have been the captain that me really see attack much. Them never look confident, them not look like, that's what I said, this look like something out of Stranger Things, right? Or, I don't know, the body snatchers, you know, Return of the Body Snatchers. But, you see Campion team, both 3 of them could have win the mannequin challenge. Me no see no movement, no tal. Mosquito could have bite them people. Then just sit down there like statue. Like. So, anyways, when the match done and the smoke clear, I hate Campion done pan. Hate. Man, I hate like me hate you. Hate. Number 8. And Jonathon ended on a very noble and impressive 27. No, 25, sorry. No. The question begs to ask, was Campion that bad or was Jonathon that good? I think we should give Jonathon Grant the upper end by saying that you were that good. Let's hear what Lady Whistledown has to say about the entire phenomenon. It is with quill trembling and a freshly spilled tea that I report a most extraordinary disturbance in the learned circles of our school's island's youths. For on last evening's sitting of the esteemed School's Challenge Quiz, our venerable titans of trivia, Campion College, were unseated, nay, unravelled by the spirited upstarts of Jonathon Grant. In the words of Britney Spears, I say, oops, they did it again. The final tally, dear readers, was not a whisper, it was a thunderclap, 25-8. Let it be known, this was no mere victory, this was a declaration, this was an uprising. Proof that underdogs, when armed with knowledge and a well-timed buzzer, can topple any giant spectacularly. In closing, I will say this. Reputation was bruised. Pride was humbled. Jonathon Grant walked with their heads high and their score even higher. So until our next scandal rocks our scholarly salons, I remain your devoted observer, PJ Whistledown. Okay, so Campion, the whole social media and the whole country, the whole Jamaica, the whole world at large is querying where exactly did this version of Campion team come from? Was it Team U? Was it Sheen? We want to know. We want to know, because if there's a sale going on, we don't want it. So any other close schools that competing and looking to buy players, don't take anything from those suppliers. But interestingly enough, this is like open season for any school to win. Jago is no longer dominating it because they're no longer in the runnings. So coming out of last year's situation, you know, that took place with the breach, unfortunately Jago is banned for 1 year. So they're sitting it out. So Superstar Janelle is not in the runnings anymore, because you know she was the biggest contender and she's the best thing that ever passed through School's Challenge Quiz. She is the best player in the whole series from 1970 all long till now. She the body stinks in sliced bread. And the body can't tell me otherwise. Right? Even, yes, you, Spice Man. Yes, she's better than you, Spice Man. Okay? And Spice Man know who he is. My purple Spice Man. But anyways, so it's open season. So if them did come good, them would have stand a chance. But unfortunately, and I saw it go. But anyways, Jonathon Grant, are you going to win? I don't think so. But great start, just like it did last year with Arden. Brilliant start, right? Campion. No, you know how Arden did feel.